Hello, how you folks doing? So it's been a while since I did a video from the actual bunker here, and I wanted to talk about a phone call I received today. It's from a friend who has an uncle. So it's the friend calling on behalf of the uncle. The uncle wants to know how to get $40,000 off the grid and purchase silver and gold. His fear is that the gold that or silver that he's going to be purchasing is going to be traced by the government. I'm making this video because I get a lot of questions pertaining to government tracking and that sort of thing, and I want to make sure people are not afraid to buy their gold and silver. First of all, if the money that you got to invest into gold and silver was legally obtained, you have nothing to worry about, because the action of purchasing gold or silver is a legal action. You're allowed to do that. That being said, I don't believe the government is going to worry about your gold and silver, because in the grand scheme of things, $40,000 worth of gold or silver is not a lot. But to put his fears aside, I mentioned two companies, and I have no affiliation with these companies. I just mentioned these two companies because I want to make it as simple as possible for a first-time buyer who is going to be investing that much money. I told him JM Bullion and ATMEX. He can actually purchase from both of them at the same time. Why? Because I said if he's afraid, and personally, I wouldn't want to spend $40,000 in one purchase. So my advice to him was, you make several smaller purchases, possibly from multiple silver and gold vendors. That way they're both delivering at the same time. You make several smaller purchases until your final purchase equals the amount that you wanted to purchase, $40,000. So I told him he can make multiple purchases each and every other day at $3,000-$4,000 a pop. That's 10 purchases. The bottom line is, I don't believe you need to worry about purchasing gold or silver for that matter. I think there might be a little concern when you go to sell that gold or silver. I think a lot of local coin shops are mandated to report any kind of a large sell-off. I think, and it could be different demographically around the United States, but I thought the sell-off point was $10,000, where you sell your gold and silver for $10,000. That might be reportable. However, purchasing gold or silver is not a reportable action. It really isn't. And the next question that my friend had on behalf of his uncle was, how should he hold it? Because again, we're talking about a first-time buyer, and he is inundated with all kinds of commercials where, this facility will hold your valuables for X amount of dollars per month, a small, you're leasing basically one of their storage units or whatnot, or safety deposit box. And my advice to him was, do not pay for those off-site storage facilities. Do not rent them. Do not pay for them. You basically, if you're mature enough to buy your own gold and silver, you're mature enough to hold it in your own home. And the thing about it is, this uncle has a gun safe. Therefore, he has the mechanism, the facility, so to speak, to hold his own precious metals. Do not ever let anybody hold your gold or silver. That's kind of like buying a $70,000 BMW and having somebody else hold it in their house. Would you really feel confident buying a vehicle of any price at any price point and letting somebody else hold it? along with the keys in their garage? Absolutely not. I get a lot of questions. Well, then I don't understand, this mattress money. When I go to buy a home and I tell them I got 20% down on the home and they ask me where I got the money. Oh, I keep it in between my mattresses. Well, there's a reason there's a reason that mortgage companies do not like to have what they deem as mattress money, untrackable money. It's not that they're trying to watch your movement of money. It's the fact is they recognize that you got the down payment, but they want to know where that money came from because they want to know that source of money still exists, a job. They want to know that you have a job to generate for future mortgage payments. That's the only reason why they don't want that mattress money. Okay, they want that money to be tracked so they know that it was obtained legally and that you have resources to make future mortgage payments on your home or property that you're buying. It has nothing to do with spying on you. Okay? The bottom line is this. If you're really afraid of the government knowing how much gold or silver that you got, then buy it in smaller increments. I don't think, well, when you consider the volume of silver and gold being sold today is breaking records of all previous past years. They don't have the time to notify the government every time you buy $1,000 or $3,000 worth of gold or silver. So then buy it in smaller increments. That's my only advice. Again, purchasing gold or silver is legal and is not, to the best of my knowledge, reportable. Take care.